Hello, welcome everyone. It's Meredith. I'm here with our daily reading for Monday, the 22nd of October, 2018. I am using my all-time favorite deck, Bonefire Tarot. I haven't had this out for a while. Some of you are missing it. So, here it is. I know why you're missing it. It's just plain awesome. All right, let's take a look at what is running through the theme of the day, the energy of the day. We have Two of Cups. Nice. Hey now. Love that card. Who doesn't love that card? Now, if we turn over the lovers in this deck, we know what we got going on, right? Or in this reading today. Having coffee with you this morning. All right. Two of Cups. This is Venus in Cancer. Water energy. You know Venus is in retrograde right now. I think she's parked there until the 16th of November. But Two of Cups is about love and partnerships, old and new. There's a bit of negotiation on this card when it relates to business partnerships. So some of you could be in negotiation today. And my guides and angels are reminding me to tell you not to allow yourself to be talked out of what you know to be right and true. Okay, that's good. This is also indicative of a potential new relationship. It's the sharing of emotions. There's wisdom, intuition. There's bliss on this card. That's why I love this card. It's the bliss. The bliss of pure raw love. It's peace, it's deep commitment or deepening commitment. And it's being in the flow of giving and receiving, so there's just genuine reciprocity on this card. Yeah, sweet. All right, let's take a look at our next card. Our first card of the day, we have Ace of Pentacles. Lucky us. A divine and cosmic gift. I love those too. This is Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn, Earth energy here. This is prosperity. It can be about property too. This can be about property and finances. The aces are divine gifts. Things being handed to us out of the divine. Things that we've been in co-creation with, manifestation, certainly. But with the aces, there's always a bit of the unexpected surprise and delight, and I just love that about the aces. Who doesn't love being surprised and delighted, right? Obviously, there's the energy of beginnings here. There's success. I'm listening to my guides. There's a lot of productivity on this card. You know, the Pentacles are earth, and they're tangible, they're physical, they take form. So this is my experience of Pentacles is they move energetically, or they appear to move energetically slower to me as I witness them in the tarot. However, aces have a little more speed on them than the other than the other Pentacles. The other Pentacles always remind me of being in a state of allowing and acceptance, which is great. And that allows us to be, to savor what's in front of us. And I'm all for that. Though the aces, they've got a little skip to them. They're not a full out sprint, but they got a skip to them, and I like that. For some of you, there's a windfall. An unexpected financial windfall on this card. And this ace helps us maximize our potential too. So right next to that Two of Cups, we've got maximized potential in our career, work, or how we are of service with our gifts. Or we have maximized potential within our beloved relationships. Okay, let's see what comes next. Knight of Coins. So another Pentacle. I really enjoy this Knight. He's Mr. Slow and Steady. He's got a long vision. He's the one Knight that's on sort of what some would call a plodder. of a horse, you know, like he plods along. But I see this knight as enduring. He's fire and earth energy together, so he could go all scorched earth on you if he really lost his temper. But however, no, I don't feel that about him. He's got a long vision. He looks deep into the potential oncoming, and he prepares in the now. So this is a message for us to be prepared in the now, and really trust our own wisdom, our inner knowing, and our life experience, as well as our intuition for whatever's showing up in the now. Leo and Virgo are on this card too. So you've got a gregarious energy in Leo, and you have a very well, you could be gregarious with Virgo too, except that one of Virgo's strong traits is organization and order and structure. So he's organized, he's ordered, he's structured, he's prepared. I don't know a Virgo who isn't prepared, really. And they don't just have one of something, they have two of something. So there's usually a backup. Oh, you're out of toothpaste? Here's a brand new tube. That sort of thing. Virgos have that going on. I appreciate that. Leos, on the other hand, they're like, what toothpaste? Where? Don't know where I left it. Sorry, I get the giggles, folks. So there's a measured approach to everything that this knight does. So he's looking deep into the potential oncoming. He's preparing in the now. So these are things we might want to consider in the day. He's very vested in his potential future, and excuse me, he's methodical about how he cares for his seeds of desire. That means what he wishes to create. He plans ahead. He's got a steady purpose, and he just doesn't quit. He just keeps coming on. And he also invests his energy wisely. So he doesn't waste his energy in places where he is unappreciated. So that's a big message too, most especially when we see that Two of Cups. And we're in a Venus retrograde, as I said, and retrogrades give us an opportunity to review and redo. And if you find yourself in a career, work, how you are of service, if you find yourself in an environment where you are completely unappreciated, consider how you're investing your energy there. And is it wise to continue investing your energy there? Is there a divine and cosmic gift on offer to you right now that you could take a leap of faith for? Consider it. And that goes for relationships too, Are you investing energy in a relationship and not experiencing the reciprocity of all that you're investing? And that's not saying we give to get. It's more about being in harmony with giving and receiving. Those two things are really the same thing. However, each of us has probably experienced a relationship, a friendship, whether it's family, beloved, friend, doesn't matter, where we've kind of given to a void. You could just keep pouring your energy into something and it's like a black hole, it sucks it in. Nothing ever comes back from that. And so we learn how to invest our energy wisely. This night would have us consider that in this realm, because perhaps we're not looking at gifts that are on offer to us. Now, we do have the Hierophant here, and he is about deepening commitment. Now, this is across the board. This speaks to deepening our commitment to our self-care first and foremost. That is primary. Number one, self-care. Deepen your commitment to your own well-being. That's the message that I get loud and clear off that card today. And, take a long look into or a deep, expansive look into your potential oncoming and ask yourself, how can I gift myself? What gifts are on offer to me that I can employ and adapt right now to deepen my commitment to self-care, self-nurturing, because it's from that we give everywhere else in our life. This is a theme that came up over the weekend for me repeatedly in private readings and on a personal note. So, I had the opportunity to do a lot of review myself and how I invest my own energy. And it's, once you notice it, whether it's in harmony or not so much in harmony, it's easy to make the adjustment if you keep your eye on it. That's not to be, looking for, oh, am I being taken advantage of here? No, it's just being in harmony with your intuition for how you are appreciating your moment and the energy of that environment. If it's not quite right, don't settle, move on, okay? There's more to this too. There's education, self-edification, I feel, on this card. Always educate yourself. Get the info, people. Need the info. And then make good and wise choices for yourself that will pay off long-term, potentially. And we have the Wheel of Fortune, beautiful card, and right underneath the Ace of Coins. So this is the Wheel of Fortune turning in our favor. This is such a great card. So positive. There's a cycle and a rhythm to this one too. So Wheel of Fortune, this is Jupiter, which is our good fortune planet. There's fire energy here. There's a bit of fate and destiny on this card. There's beautiful clarity. And there's the energy of having some sort of self-discovery breakthrough. And that may be the divine and cosmic gift on offer to us today, is that we have some sort of spiritual breakthrough. One of those intense, aha, life-changing moments where we hear something. Maybe we've heard it for the 50th time, but finally it strikes us in our heart space and we have that, oh my gosh moment. We break out in goosebumps. Those are great moments. Yeah, this is definitely an inner spiritual journey moment with this card. And it's about setting intentions, because anything is possible when this one shows up. There are unexpected offers. Ace of Pentacles. There's heightened intuition. There could be people we've known a long time and not seen in a long time could turn up on this when this card shows up. And what else do my guides want to say about this? It is an opportunity for us to look, Knight of Pentacles, at our seeds of desire that we've planted recently, and what we're doing in the now, and staying current with it. The Hierophant would tell me to stay current with that and evaluate, reevaluate, reevaluate. That's what the retrograde is so good for. Make adjustments, make changes if you feel guided to. Nine of Swords, and some of you definitely do, because Nine of Swords, that's our Awake at 3 a.m. card, worrying over details. This is the, excuse me, this is the card that keeps you up at night with the replay of, let's just say, you had a conversation with one of your workmates, and it turned, instead of it being about work, it turned more personal, and you shared a little bit more than you might normally, and then there's the replay of the conversation and the, oh my goodness, what do they think of me now, sort of a thing. This card, I just want to say, let it go. Just let it go. You're being you, and that's always beautiful. So try not to be too harsh as you comb over situations again and again. And as a matter of fact, just try not to comb over situations and circumstances. I said it last week in a reading because a dear person said it to me. You can't unlive it. So I really like that perspective. You can't. So why, you know what? I'm sorry. I just noticed something here. This card. There's like a fork sticking into this beautiful rose here. And, you know, I'm telling you, just let it go. You can't unlive it. It's great advice. It's really good advice. So stick a fork in it because it's done and it's over, folks. I know that's not so easy, and I'm not really making light of it. I understand what it is to sit up at 3 a.m. and do the replay. I don't even want to count how many times I've done it myself. However, I do see the investment of energy in it is not necessarily wise. So I do like that this card appears right underneath that knight, because his message is to give a review of how you're investing your energy. This doesn't get you anywhere except tired, bothered, and probably anxious. And then, you know, in the light of a new day, you discover it was needless. So don't settle for this with your own self. Part of self-care, and that can be a tough lesson, is dealing with some of the things we do to our own selves that rob us of our joy, our happiness, the love that we are. And the Nine of Swords is great at that. And then, wow, look, we start and finish with an ace. We've got the Ace of Swords. Brilliant clarity here. And, you know, that's the thing. Everything's murky in the middle of the night, but in the light of a new day dawning, you have clarity. So rest assured that that is coming. There's no need to twist and sweat all night over stuff you can't undo. Ace of Swords, air energy, that's Gemini, Libra, Aquarius here. There's success on this card. There's also excellent decision making. And because it's an ace, yet again, we have beginnings and fresh starts. This is a card of everlasting strength, and it's about being decisive. So, let's review. Taking good care of ourselves, educating ourselves, being a priority, deepening our commitment to our well-being allows us to do all that and more for the people that we hold dear in our life. So do this for us, right? So we can do it for everyone else, and beyond that, be a living model of it. And my guides are coming in here. Let me just give them a moment to say what they want to say to me so I can say it to you. Ooh, this is a card about cutting to the truth, getting right into the heart of a matter. And the Nine of Swords, while they're of the same suit, that 9 is so, shall we say, self-destructive. It doesn't really serve a purpose other than to present us with contrast so that we can recognize that we have found ourselves in this space. But this is the kind of experience that takes us further away from the areas of our life where we do wish to invest our energy. This pulls us out of that. And what we have going here is a beautiful flow of connectedness on this Two of Cups. There's amazing connection here with the self, and then with our beloveds, and then with those we work with. Yes, and the aces are bringing us transformation here, because any card sitting next to an ace, the ace amplifies the best of that card. If it's sitting next to a seriously challenging card like Nine of Swords, the ace transmutes that energy. It changes it for us. So my feeling here is that we've got a bit of universal goodwill swooping in on the Wheel of Fortune, lifting us up out of this Nine of Swords situation, blessing us with divine and cosmic gifts that are somewhat surprising, unexpected, yet really delightful. And I'm coming back to the Hierophant. I know this is a card about education. I know it's about a deepening and expanding commitment, but I feel a gift on this as well. I feel that this is us saying yes to something amazing, and that amazing is something we prayed for, manifested for, planted seeds of desire for. and it's showing up in the now. We've got pentacles here. It's showing up. It's physical, it's tangible, it's real. It's something we're going to be able to hold in our hands and our hearts and go forward with it. And here we've spent a lot of energy, maybe having anxiety, worry, doubts, fears rise up. That's okay too. Those are blessings as well, because they, on the Wheel of Fortune, are being churned up for our attention, for our review retrograde. And we now have what we require to heal those things, to release them, let them go, stick forks in them, let them go. Because the gift is here in the Two of Cups. There's something really beautiful, connected, loving, remarkable in this Two of Cups. It's being delivered by the aces in the Wheel of Fortune because we planned for it a long time ago, and we have slowly, steadily committed to being in acceptance and allowance of the very thing we prayed for, whatever it is we desire to be in great connection with. It's here, it's now, and it's surprising and delighting us. That's exciting. I really like this reading. I'm enthusiastic about this. Leave some comments, people. Leave some comments on the channel. I want to hear what's happened. I love reading your comments, so put them there. Yeah, do I want anything else here? Do I need to clarify anything? I don't think I do. I do want to do something different today, though, and offer us all a question to contemplate. I got this new deck of cards. It's called Empowering Questions. So I'm going to throw an empowering question out to you today. Ooh, let's do this one. What is my gift to the world? You can answer that in the comments section. Tell us about it. Share your gifts with us. What is my gift to the world? It could be my humor. It could be my humor. Could be my intuition as well. And I love to smile at strangers because they always smile back. So that's my little gift to the world. I'm going to make sure I do that today too. I'm going to deliberately smile at strangers. Oh, okay, so those are a couple of mine. Let's have some of yours. And let's go on to our angel answer cards. This is your opportunity to ask a question. So please do. Okay, first card. Oh my gosh, have I told you all lately how much I love what I do? I love these cards. I love what happens. Let go. I'm putting that with a Nine of Swords. I don't need to explain it. You've heard it. You get it. Next card. Ooh. Perfect. Get more information. I'm putting that with the Hierophant because I did say earlier we need the info. So get more information on how you can take better care of yourself, how you can expand and deepen your own commitment to self-love, self-care, self-nurturing, and then how that ripple effect blesses your world and everyone in it. Next card. I'm going to put this with our Mr. Slow and Steady. We've got perfect timing. Yes, everything in its own right season, in its own right cycle and rhythm. Get in harmony with that, Wheel of Fortune. Definitely. Oh, I'm still shuffling. I guess there's more. Ooh, and it's on the floor. So, ooh, there's two of them. Nice. Listen to your intuition and communicate clearly. Yeah, don't try to communicate out of the Nine of Swords. Communicate out of the Ace of Swords with clarity, with deliberate articulation. Try not to stumble over it all, folks. Be very clear, especially when it comes to planting seeds of desire for your life. Be clear about it. And I also feel for a handful of you that sharing your emotions, Two of Cups, Ace of Pentacles, the Hierophant, the Wheel of Fortune. Sharing your emotions is, sometimes we take the long way around the barn to say something simple. You know, we go on this word wander. So consider how you could say it more directly, deliberately, intentionally, simply, and just speak it. Speak from the heart. All right. Our last card comes to us from this cute little deck I have here. Ooh, I feel like this one goes with the Wheel of Fortune. This is the Notes from the Universe deck. Karma is on your side. If you could read all the minds that I read, hear all the prayers that I hear, and beat all the hearts that I beat. That's cute. I wonder if you'd even believe how often you're thought of, talked about, and fallen in love with. It's payback time. The universe. Yes. Nine of Swords would not have you believing that. We would be talking ourselves out of that in the middle of the night. So reconsider, folks. What are your gifts to the world? Have a beautiful Monday. Happy Monday, everyone. I'm so glad to be here with you. This was so much fun to do. Please like, share, and subscribe. And if you'd like to book a private reading, you can do that in the description box below. It would be my divine pleasure to do a reading for you. Peace, love, blessings to each and every one of you. Bye for now, everyone.